get the question a lot on what to do when you're coming for a long layover or you're going to be in New York City for a weekend. So we are officially filming today what to do in New York City in 24 hours. So we are right now walking to the subway station. We're going to start down at Battery Park, and then we are going to slowly work our way all the way up. If you're here for a short time, I think that the best way to see it is to just walk the entire thing. But you can also take a subway or a taxi, but I'm going to show you all the destinations, and then I've got a map linked below. Go ahead and click it, and it's got every location to start out, the walking map, and all the details you can need. So let's go. Alright, so we're going to start down here at the 1, and then we're going to walk up this way, and we're going to end right here. Okay, so a lot of people come to New York and they take these statue cruises. While they do take you to the Statue of Liberty, I recommend completely avoiding them. I've got a better recommendation for you guys. I'll put the link to the boat cruise I like down in the comments. Again, it is fantastic. I've done a whole blog post about it. It's incredible. You have to add it to your list.
Before Ellis Island opened, this is where immigrants coming to the United States had to come. So, it's a cool place. It's also in Battery Park.
I've actually never walked into the castle, but it's right here. You have to walk past it. So I figured might as well show it to you guys so you know what you're walking past. So let's keep going. So there are always a million people here, but that's the goal. Have to walk past it, and we will continue going north on to the 9/11 Memorial. So let's keep going. Wall Street is also right here, next to Trinity Church. There's actually scaffolding all over Wall Street, so it's really not very pretty, and it's kind of small. A lot smaller than most people think. But this is it. Wall Street.
Yes.
Let's keep going. So this is the base of the 9/11 memorials, and this is the Freedom Tower. We're gonna go explore it. And down here at the base is the museum. We'll get closer and I'll show you more. So this is one of the bases of the original Twin Towers, and it is the true width of the original tower.
And location.
And the original location. Also, we highly recommend going to the top of the Freedom Tower if you have time. It's the coolest view of the city that you'll get, and it is fantastic. Okay, so we're in Washington Square Park. This is one of my other favorite parks in New York City. So we're gonna go take a walk, show you some of my favorite spots, and some of the prettiest views from here. So let's go. if you stand in just the right place, you can actually see the Empire State Building in between the Arc de Triomphe inside of the park. And of course they have the Christmas tree set up really pretty at nighttime. So we are now in Union Square Park, and they actually have Christmas booths set up, but they also have just pretty views, pretty places to sit, great people watching. It's another place you have to hit when you are coming to New York City. You never know what you're gonna find in Union Square Park. From vendors to people to food. So this is the Flatiron building from the back. And Maison Kaiser is one of my favorite little boulangeries. Right by the Flatiron building. Super close. If you want a baguette or a little treat, absolutely stop there, walk up to the Flatiron
And Madison Square Park.
Park and enjoy a bite. Look at the detail in that architecture. If only they made buildings like this today. And across the street from the Flatiron is Italy, which is sadly under scaffolding, but they have some really great treats and really cheap coffee. So, great spot to stop. Then we have the park.
Madison Square Park.
This is Madison Square Park. There's actually a Shake Shack for all of you who might want to give it a shot.
It's always really crowded.
Yeah, really crazy lines. Be prepared. But their shakes, their black and white shake is out of this world.
Yes, it is.
So after you walk up Fifth Avenue for a little bit, you have to end up here at the Empire State Building. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's kind of fun. It's actually where I work, so I love it. And then after the Empire State Building, head over to Macy's right on the corner. If you watch the Thanksgiving Day Parade, you've probably seen it a million times, but we're going to go check it out. And of course, it isn't a trip to New York unless you take time and you come to the infamous Times Square. And this is where the ball will drop. It's not there because we are officially in the month of December. Parks in New York City. We are in Bryant Park. We've actually brought dozens of our friends here. Many of them have actually said this is one of their favorite places in New York City. I think it's just cool with the New York Public Library and being surrounded by trees and buildings. It's just really pretty. And at Christmas time, as you can see around me, they're all decorated. Central is another place you have to hit when you come here to New York City. It is so pretty. The history, I want to say like 1 million people come through here a day or something absolutely insane. But it's gorgeous and you have to stay here or visit here. So fun fact, you see this dark little square? Take a look for it whenever you come to Grand Central. It is a tiny, tiny little spot at the top. And it is actually just to show how dirty Grand Central was before they cleaned it and renovated it. How insane is that? cathedral. Isn't it stunning? Oh. So another thing you need to do when you're here in New York City is go to the plaza. I would take you inside, but for some reason they're closed right now. I think they're filming something because I see a film crew. But another must do is you walk north, and then we're about to hit Central Park. And one of the last places that you have to hit for 24 hours in New York City is Central Park. How pretty is it with the buildings in the background and then the trees, just the architecture. It's really, really pretty. Just a great place to end your day. And this is the mall. I don't know why they call it the mall, but there are tons of great vendors here during the summer. Might be a little bit more tired right now because we're entering into winter season. Really fun. You've probably seen hundreds of movies filmed here, like every rom-com in New York City ends up here at some point in time, so we're going to continue exploring. We end up at the boathouse and the water right by the Bethesda fountain. It's beautiful, then you should head to the boathouse. Alright friends, those are my recommendations if you have 24 hours here in New York City. I've also linked a few other suggestions in the map that is in the comments below. If you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And then be sure to subscribe with the little button down below. And I will see you